Hello everybody, it's Shakira G again, back with another video. So I'm just showing you how to define your curl and also how to revamp your wig. See, what I did with this wig was I made it a bit too small, so I had to detach the frontal and put it back on the cap so that it could fit me properly because it was just too small. And I don't always sew into the frontals, but this particular frontal I sewed pieces on the side to make it longer because it was a 20-inch frontal and the hair was 32 inches before I cut it. So I'm just showing you the tracks that's in the frontal. I already reapplied the frontal to the cap, and what you see me doing is like restitching the tracks that were probably cut. And I don't mean cut as in like the actual track being cut, but the thread. So some of them unraveled and I didn't like that, so I'm just going through it right now and restitching the parts that were unraveling. So what I do first is separate the frontal hair from the back hair, and then you're gonna see me going through and restitching the parts that are no longer stable, compromised, let's say. So I just go through track by track and I fix the stitches that need to be fixed. Okay, what I'm doing right here is I took the end of that last stitch because this is nylon thread. I hate dealing with nylon thread, but for some reason they don't sell cotton thread as much as they used to, so I was stuck with the nylon. What I did was start off in the middle of the track that wasn't sewn, and I back stitch first. Then I start moving forward just to reinforce the track. So this is what I'm going to be doing for the video to make sure that the tracks are super secure, because I am too polished to be dealing with slipping tracks. Okay, I've been doing this for over 10 years. I've been doing this for like 13 years. I'm a professional, and little stuff like that irritates me. So I like things to be done thoroughly, especially if people are going to be paying their money. So when I'm dealing with a track that is slipping, I reinforce it by going back like how you would back stitch on a machine and then move forward. And then afterwards, I like to triple knot. As you can see, the way that I stitch, I loop around the needle more than one time, just to make sure that the knot is secure. And I do that as I stitch, and I also do that towards the end of my stitch. And then I also come back with some reinforced knots made by my hands, and then I clip the thread. I do that for the rest of the tracks. I'm just going through it. A lot of them weren't slipping or anything because I keep the hair separate from the frontal. But that just goes to show you, if you're going to be adding tracks into your frontal on the side, I could just do a detailed video of that once I make my next wig. I have a couple of wigs coming up. Like I told you guys, I'm being consistent with my content, and I'm making sure that I have something for you guys to watch weekly. So we have more projects to come. I'm very excited about my 40-inch hair that I'm getting. I'm going to start the process of a full lace wig from scratch. And then also I'm going to have a color wig coming with 613 hair. And you guys can see what that creation turns into. And since I'm going to be doing an extension on that hair, I'm going to show you how I extend the hair in the fullness in the frontal with that video coming up. But we're going to focus on this. Now that I made sure that all the tracks are enforced, I take the wig off and we're gonna get ready to wash. Just combing it out, getting it prepared for the water. And here we go. By the way, if anybody's wondering, this is Anointed Bundles hairline. This is a 20-inch frontal and a 32-inch, 30-inch, and 26-inch bundle. So it's 3 bundles in the back and the frontal. I used the 30-inch hair to add in the front of the frontal on the side, so it all could be cohesive, because I cannot stand that line of demarcation when your frontal is like 20 inches and then your hair is like a million inches longer than it. I can't stand that, so I added some tracks. But what I'm doing right now is using a bit of Cantu leave-in conditioner to soften up the hair with these curls. This other product that I'm using is the 24-hour Tresemme conditioner. Usually I use Joico brand, Joico, but I noticed with Joico and curly hair that it relaxes the curls. So like if you have a really tight curl and you don't like how tight it is and you want it to loosen up, get you the Joico brand of conditioner. That will definitely loosen up your curls. But since I straightened this hair one time to clip it, I didn't want to you know, make the curls more less tight, because I like the curl pattern on this hair. So I'm just using Tresemme and I'm, you know, working it through the hair. I didn't keep it on for 20 years or anything like that. I kept it on for all of probably like 15 minutes, even if that. And I'll show you the rest of the process. And also, I made sure that I didn't rinse out all the conditioner. I rinsed out about 80% of the conditioner, but I made sure it was a little bit of conditioner so it could have somewhat of a soft touch to the curl. And if you're liking the content that I'm giving you guys, do you guys have any suggestions? You can always leave a comment in the comment area. And also, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, you guys. I have a lot of heat coming for y'all. Get ready. Now you see that I am scrunching the curls. I'm starting from the bottom, then I'm bringing it up to the top. All I do is just take the bottom of the hair and bring it all together and fist it. Close my fist on it to make that defined curl. And here are the results after the air dry. The air dry took about 4 hours. And this is what you'll end up with. Ain't she pretty? Look at her, she's so pretty. And then I'm turning it around so you can see the back.
I'm not saying you gotta pack it.
I like it defined, but I don't like it looking wet. That's how I prefer my curls. If you're the type that want it all wet and juicy, then I'm sure there's a video for you out there in YouTube land. God bless.